Hey guys, so I wanted to come on really quick, and this is going to be a very quick little video to share a little bit of um, something so yesterday I recorded my video on Out of Africa. Yesterday was also the day that Charlie Kirk got shot and died. And I wasn't going to say anything about it. Because I thought, well, that's about politics and stuff. But, he also talked about his faith a lot. And then more than anything, what he was about was somebody who wasn't afraid to voice his opinion. And also he was really big about listening to others and brought in disagreement and was respectful in a lot of the ways that he had that discourse with others. And in that way, it has a lot to do with my podcast. And so that's why I wanted to say something, because I know that even with me starting this podcast, it has been a concern of mine of how others are going to react. My mom said something to me about people coming against me online, and I said, yeah, I know that's going to happen, and those are just words. Like, those are just somebody feeling confident behind a keyboard. Like, that's okay. That doesn't bother me, but it did concern me about how it might affect my job. It concerned me how other archaeologists are going to look at me. It did concern me with how other Christians are going to look at me. And it concerned me. And with him being shot yesterday, because he was speaking about his beliefs, regardless of the fact that he actually welcomed debate. If you watch a lot of his videos, you'll see him constantly say, those who disagree come to the front. And because he wanted that discourse, he wanted that conversation to happen. And a lot of times he'll say to somebody, okay, I know you're asking these questions in good faith, or I know you're coming at this from a good place, even if they disagreed. And he wasn't afraid to put his faith in there. He wasn't afraid to talk to them about Christ and what God has done for him. And it doesn't matter to me whether you agree with his politics or not. It doesn't matter to me if you agree with his religious views or not. I think he should have been respected for the fact that he was willing to go out there and talk to people. And that's why I wanted to say something about it, is because we have got to stop being so mean to people who believe different than us, because it creates this idea that these people aren't people. Everybody's a person. He had family, he had a wife and 2 kids, and now they don't have a father. And he was a good father, and he seemed to be a really good man and devoted to his wife. Like, we need more of that. We absolutely need more of those people. And somebody thought that he was dangerous enough because of what he was saying. He wasn't pulling a gun on anybody. He wasn't inciting violence against anybody. He wasn't doing any of that. I mean, some people say he was inciting violence, but then they could never say the words he said. It was just because of what he believed and what people were being told the people who believe like him are going to do. Like, it wasn't actually because of any of his words. It was because of people being told that people who believed like him also incited violence. And I just really urge all of you guys, listen to each other. Have grace for each other. Everybody wants a better world. Everybody wants a better world. We have different thoughts of how to get to that other world. And that's okay. we really might actually learn from each other if we step back and listen. You don't have to give up your faith to listen to somebody who doesn't believe like you believe. You don't have to give up your intelligence by listening to somebody who doesn't agree with what you're saying. Just listen to them and have grace and understanding. Try to understand where they're coming from. Try to understand their viewpoint. It doesn't mean you have to agree or go on their side, but love each other. Understand we're all human. We all have experiences. We all have certain philosophies that direct our life. We have certain backgrounds that direct our life. We all have the ability to change if we choose to change. We all have that ability. And thank God, at least I don't know where all this is going to go, but I live in America where we're allowed to do that, and we shouldn't be afraid of our lives. The guy had to have so much, protection around him. He had to hire his own bodyguards. And I know that, a lot of political figures do it, and sometimes that's because you get like stalkers. But he, who love them too much. That's a weird way of putting that, but stalkers who are gonna hurt him for that reason. But he had to do it because people didn't like the things he was saying. So I just really felt the need to go ahead. I know my it's going to take me a day or two to finish doing the editing on my my Out of Africa podcast, and so I didn't want too much time to go by before I spoke about this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out without really any editing going on with it. And I just hope and pray that the idea behind my podcast is to listen, understand, and have a conversation. To have a conversation about where we disagree and where we can agree, and be okay that we don't all believe or think the same way. God bless Charlie Kirk and his family. God bless anybody who is put themselves in a dangerous situation in order to promote free thought and exchange of ideas. God bless you all. Bye-bye.